Hi, Taurus. I hope I can say welcome back. In any case, you're very welcome to Swedish Dharma Tarot. My name's Christina. I'm a Swedish Australian, psychic, medium, artist, sometimes cleaner. I don't know how to introduce myself, but anyway, bit of an attempt there. Brand new at doing this, but it's good fun. Really good fun. And I'm so looking forward to connecting with people all over the world. I'm a vagabond at heart, and I thrive on different cultures, and yeah, fantastic. I'm not an astrologer, but I have an interest in astrology, and I know you've all heard it before. If this doesn't resonate, check another one of your planets, or perhaps another reader. Doing this is my 14th reading or something like that on YouTube, and I learned that the spirit is very specific. They want me to direct the message to a specific person, so I do what I'm told. But you can also check your other planets. So if we start with the rising sign or the ascendant, this is the house that's on your horizon when you're born. And it tells us a lot about how you function socially, or how you perceived rather socially, in school or at work or whatever the situation. Home is different. That's more the next planet, which is the moon. And the moon in the horoscope tells us a lot about how the person functions emotionally. You can even check your Venus. Venus in a female horoscope tells us about how she projects her femininity. And in a male horoscope, it says a lot about the woman that he's attracted to. It also tells us what the person likes, even loves. And if you look at your Mars, you can find out about the person's fundamental energy resource that they can access. It also says a lot about our sexuality, and in a female horoscope it says a lot about the type of man that the woman is attracted to. So, enough of that. Taurus, let's see what Spirit wants to tell you. What does Spirit want you to know? I just had a little ditty in my ear. Please help me, Elsa. A very good Taurus friend. She was actually my mother's mother-in-law. And she was a Taurus and a very hard worker. And she would go about her day singing these ditties. Thank you for passing by, Elsa. So, the cards I use are called the Goddess Tarot, designed by Chris Waldher. The major arcana is made up of different goddesses from different cultures and time periods. Very exciting. Very exciting indeed. Yeah. I see a young man here. A young Taurian, very sensitive, who doesn't make... he's quite easy-go-lucky. Doesn't make problems unnecessarily. Taurus is not the sign that you would normally call easy-go-lucky, because just like us Cancers, you're quite deep and you want to understand, and yeah, can be a bit serious sometimes. But this young Taurian also has a lot of air in him. So he's a mixture of the Taurus, the prince that stands with his feet firmly planted on the ground, but he also has influences from Libra, Aquarius, Ella, Gemini. That's where his easygoingness comes from. It's a young man. He's 26 or younger. When the people come up as prince and princesses, that's where they are. That's their age. Can even be a child, but there's no way that I would be doing a reading for a child. But a young man, that's what he is. He's a very old soul, and he's very he comes up here as an artisan. So he could be he could be a painter or some other kind of handicraft. He has the goddess Sarasvati with him. That shows me that he's a very old soul, and he's a very all-round personality. But he's had some problems, and I don't think they are with them. I don't think he's had problems with himself. There is somebody around him, it's probably his father, who has an addiction. We get a lot of addictions today. What's happening? Maybe it's the moon eclipse that's been. But anyway, this young man has understood that he can't help his dad, but he's not accepted that he can't help his dad. He just feels overwhelmed by the situation. But at the same time, he's felt compelled to draw the line, which is very healthy. That's what we should be doing, us codependents. Here, but not further than here. But that's troubling this young man. But he's very strong and he's very loving, but at the same time also very disturbed over the situation with his father. He has broken contact with his dad. And in that process, he's healing. And in fact, I think in that process, even his father's healing. Like I just mentioned for Aries, that the last person who understands they have a problem is the alcoholic themselves. But to be given this kind of, I don't know what you call it, I can't find the English words. When the son lets his father know so sharply that I'm not dealing with you anymore, then the father has no choice but to start to think and try to understand. Well, he does have a choice, but this father has chosen to try and understand why and how and what he can do. So the father's in the process of healing. So is the son, after having put these boundaries for his father. And the son has really been stuck with heavy depressive energy, but he's letting them go now. I'm so glad to see it. So glad to hear that. And he is involving himself with lots of work and even studies. And the cards are saying that this young man is very good for his work, and the work is very good for him, and the same with the study. So he's in the process of working, but also learning more about what he's working with. And he has a young woman by his side who has similar experiences from home, but she's also an artisan of some sort. They could even be musicians. All that they do comes straight from their soul, and it's beautiful, and it heals us that hears it or sees it, for that matter, if they are painters, I'm not quite sure. And it heals them in the process of working with it. So it's wonderful. That's what creativity is all about. We're in contact with the source when we're doing it, so we get healing while we're doing it, and then it transforms onto the canvas or out of the guitar in whatever way to help heal the people, we can say the world, who see and listen to it. So it's very beautiful. I think this young man is about to turn 27 because I see here that he's going into his next life cycle, which is symbolized by the Fool, who in my cards is the Buddha Tara, green Tara, showing the endings and beginnings like you saw there. So he's probably about to turn 27 in the European springtime or Southern Hemisphere autumn. And that's going to be a time of much travel together with his woman, his girlfriend, and a lot of exciting times ahead for this person who's learned so much already at this tender age. So I wish you all the best of luck with that. And thank you for being strong enough to what is the word? Thank you for working actively with your codependency. We need more people like you, and we need more people like you who can talk about it. Let's see what the oracle cards want to tell you. The Goddess Guidance Tarot by Doreen Virtue. They're a present from my soul sister Julie. So it's a big honor and a privilege to use them in my work. Soul sister Julie's in Australia. Here we are. Oh, Mary Magdalene. Unconditional love. Beautiful. Love yourself, others, and every situation, no matter what the outward appearances may be. That's fantastic, and I think it's a very nice confirmation that this young man really does love his father, but it might appear that it's conditional love, but it's not in fact. It's an unconditional love for himself. So strong, so wonderful. Thank you, Spirit. We also have a yogic path made or written by Sahara Rose, an American that probably a lot of you have heard about. And she's written some wonderful text. And the whole deck is filled with deities, asanas, what I can't, I'm blanking out now. You'll see. There's lots of interesting things. Spirituality is in here as well. Yeah. Dear Taurus. Dear Spirit, what should Taurus know? Here we are. Atman. Atman, probably you say in English. Yeah, Atman. Let's have a look. Spirituality, and it's page 25. Atman is the infinite aspect of the soul. Blessed soul, you have now begun to see glimpses of the divinity that exists within you, and there's so much more to experience. You're filled with limitless potential and have realized that the only obstacles that exist are within the mind. You've reached a deeper connection to your highest self, the immortal aspect of your existence, the very seed of your soul. Atman, so that's Atman. It's the seed of our soul, beautiful. Your meditation has unveiled hidden depths to your true being and allowed you to experience the vastness that exists inside you. You've become aware that you're a microcosm of the greater macrocosm, a reflection of the universe. Now bring this expansiveness into the everyday, and watch your life unfold. Yeah. It's a great beginning, a fantastic ending for your last 7-year cycle. And we saw there in the beginning that this young man is a very old soul. So he has a lot of nice things to look forward to. And those of us who meet him have a lot of love and consideration from him to look forward to. Thanks for tuning in. Hope to see you again. Oh, if you like it, thumbs up. And I forgot to go into my sales pitch. Yeah. 30 minutes on Skype, wherever you are. 88 Australian dollars, 574 Swedish krona. I have to work out what the other currencies are. But you can pay in US, Australian, New Zealand dollars, and in Great British pound. And of course in SEK. Bye.